good, jazz guitar iconoclasts? Today I'm going to talk about the most important scale for jazz soloing, and it's also the easiest, okay? Now, this is very ironic because I have never seen a guitar player practicing this scale, except for me, and shoot, I don't know. I just don't know what the deal is. I'm going to give this away for free. Maybe it'll mean something to some people, okay? But the most important scale for jazz soloing, for sounding like you know what you're doing over a jazz song, is not major, it's not minor, Dorian, harmonic minor, harmonic major, half whole diminished. God, there's just so many scales, right? The most important scale is the chromatic scale, okay? And it is the opposite of what is to be expected, I understand, because I never hear guitar players doing this. I never hear this. Okay, and so on and so forth. You can go all the way up the neck. Now, this is such a beautiful scale, man, okay? Do you know why it's so beautiful? It's because it's so easy. It's the same shape everywhere, no matter where you start and no matter on what finger. There is one scale shape for the chromatic scale, okay? And it's so easy to do. I don't understand why people don't do it. Okay, once I got hip to the chromatic scale and I incorporated it everywhere into my playing, my competence just shot up just exponentially, man, like a hyperbole, okay? It was like, let me tell you this real quick. One time I was doing a $1 Million Quartet and I was portraying Carl Perkins. Okay, some people might think that I look like him a little bit, right? And there's a solo at the end of the show, and it's kind of like the solo from Bill Haley and the Comets' Rock Around the Clock, and it's in E, and it goes like this. Okay, that there was like, 7 out of 10, a couple of flips, but that was the solo. Now, let me tell you, man, when I nailed that last line, okay, I saw the people's eyes in the audience, and the people turned to each other and go, whoa, that guy's the real deal. It's like, it's nothing special, man. It was just a chromatic scale. Anywhere that you go, chromatic, okay? So, like, I don't understand why I don't see more musicians on the guitar, rather, more guitar players doing this, okay? It is so, so important. The difference between somebody who sounds like they really know what they're doing playing over jazz and somebody who's just caught in like major scale land is the use of chromatics. It's just the way that it is, okay? And so there's one scale shape, one, no matter where you are, no matter what finger, there, like boom, third finger there, same. Oops, okay, up here, if I'm on fourth finger, third finger, second finger, it doesn't matter, There couldn't be anything easier, right? Like some things are very, very, very difficult. Like there's 12 major scale shapes, so they teach. I don't look at it like that. I look at all scales on the neck as there's only one scale shape, okay? And that way, no matter where I am and no matter what key, I always just see the shape. But, I know the names of the notes on the neck and I don't have to think about shapes very much. But if you're at a lower level and you've been playing like less than 5 years, then you probably don't know all the notes on the fretboard, like particularly in this here region, okay? This region of the guitar used to be like a mystery to me, man. It's just like a big black hole. And so chromatic scale is where it's at. You can use it over anything. Like take like that song that I played on the front end there, Sandu, Clifford Brown. Okay, it's E flat blues. Right? Okay, right there, that line. Okay, you can just go from chromatic, and then just land on a chord tone. You can skip a few, it doesn't matter. The ear isn't gonna pick it up that quick. You can almost do anything as long as your chord tones land on downbeats. All right, so I'm getting past my 5-minute limit here. I try to keep these lessons pretty short, but that's my 2 cents for today. The chromatic scale is where it's at. Learn your one chromatic scale shape, and then try to tell me that your playing hasn't improved big time, all right? That's it, man. Hit me up for a lesson if you want. Peace.